Communist rule in East Germany survived Honecker's removal by 2 months. 3 weeks after Honecker's removal, the Berlin Wall fell, and the SED lost control of the country. On December 1, 1989, the SED's guaranteed right to rule was removed from the East German constitution. On December 3 he was expelled from the SED along with other former officials. Honecker joined the KPD, the Communist Party of Germany, when he turned 18 in 1930. His mentor was Otto Nebergall, who later represented the Communists in the Reichstag. After returning from the International Lenin School in Moscow in 1931 following his studies, he became the leader of the Young Communist League in the Saar region. Honecker became a fully fledged member of the Politburo in 1958, with responsibility for military and security issues. As the party security secretary, he was the chief organizer of the construction of the Berlin Wall in August 1961, and also supported opening fire at those defecting to West Germany. Under Erich Honecker's leadership, East Germany adopted consumer socialism, which resulted in a notable improvement in living standards. More attention was placed on the availability of consumer goods, and the construction of new housing was also accelerated. He had promised to settle the housing problem as an issue of social relevance. In 1934, Honecker worked on the campaign against the Saar region's reincorporation into Germany. A referendum in January 1935 saw 90.73% vote in favor of reunifying with Germany. Honecker subsequently fled the region, initially moving to Paris. In June 1992, Chilean President Patricio Aylwin assured German Chancellor Helmut Kohl that Honecker would be leaving the embassy in Moscow. Honecker was ejected from the embassy on July 29, 1992 and flown to Berlin's Tegel Airport, where he was arrested and detained in Mobit prison. On December 11, 1991, the Honeckers sought refuge in the Chilean embassy in Moscow, while also applying for political asylum in the Soviet Union. Honecker hoped for special protection from Chile as East Germany had granted Chileans exile following Augusto Pinochet's 1973 coup. In late 1989, Egon Krenz secretly worked to secure himself the support of the military and the Stasi, and arranged a meeting between Gorbachev and fellow Politburo member Harry Tisch to inform the Kremlin of the planned removal of Honecker. Gorbachev reportedly wished them good luck. In a private conversation with Mikhail Gorbachev, Erich Honecker praised the success of East Germany, but Gorbachev knew that it faced bankruptcy. East Germany had already accepted billions of dollars in loans from West Germany during the 1980s as it tried to stabilize its economy. After a meeting of the Politburo on October 10 and 11, 1989, Honecker's state visit to Denmark was cancelled, and at the insistence of the regime's deputy, Egon Krenz, a public statement was issued that called for suggestions for attractive socialism. During the party unrest following the East German uprising in June 1953, Honecker sided with First Secretary Walter Ulbricht, despite the majority of the Politburo attempting to oust Ulbricht in favor of Rudolf Herrnstadt. Following his release from house arrest in 1990, Honecker and his wife Margot were forced to vacate their apartment in the Waldsiedlung housing area in Wandlitz, after the People's Chamber decided to put it to use as a sanatorium for the disabled. After Hitler became Chancellor in January 1933, communist activities within Germany were only possible undercover. But the Saar region of Germany still remained outside the German Reich under a League of Nations mandate. East Germany participated in the Conference on Security and Cooperation in Europe, held in Helsinki in 1975, which aimed to improve relations between the West and the Eastern Bloc countries.